think it was because we're into military art and military history, we felt we wanted to do something about the legacy of war. And that's how the idea started. We did a few drawings, you know, which is pretty bad. I normally let her do the drawings. And then we decided, you know, we could do something like this. And then Margaret runs with it and says, we need to have it fiberglassed.
Well, because we were looking at the Jindabyne Outdoor Sculpture Prize, it had to be something that was going to be in the weather. So it had to be suitable for rain to be on it. So the whole thing was very, very soft and tender, and so it needed a good strength to it. So I was very excited to get into fiberglass materials.
Yeah, only Margaret likes the fiberglass.
But do you know, I actually didn't see the divots. I just saw this structure. I did not see what you saw in that part of it. And this frame thing, I thought, oh, what are we going to do? So it's just bouncing ideas, drawing, fiddling around, and it just sort of all comes together. And there's no definite plan. It just evolves.
So
really.
It was a lot of coats of fiberglassing, which is revolting.
Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it.
And then we had to, of course, use proper paint. And I get the dumb jobs, and Margaret does the finishing off, which is fine. And we also, because I have collected a few items of paraphernalia from the military, we then started to attach these sort of items to it. And we decided also to make it an ocean. So we wanted the combination of the mud and the ocean. And so that was basically how it keeps evolving. You know, I'll send a text at a terrible time of the night, and she will do the same. And oh, yeah, we could do that. But the painting was going to be central, and Margaret's the artist, so she was going to paint the industry part of it. So I just found pictures, photographs, and did some research and sent them to her. And she did the rest. And
anyway, it was a bit of fun. First year it was cancelled because of COVID. The extra time was actually quite good. So another year, you know, we were able to think about it a little bit more.
Yes,
and,
so we had
presentation.
There were some extraordinary sculptures.
Yeah, and all it did was inspire us to do more.
Yes, but it was exciting to be accepted.
And to be
we
part
didn't
of it.
anticipate, to be...
It's completely out of my realm. Art does take a lot of consideration, and in this particular case, we're exploring an idea.
Creativity takes a long time.
Well, it just, don't want to, it's not just like copying something, it's not just a pretty picture. We're exploring ideas and what we want to express. So I guess that's just thinking about what we actually want to say. So the danger is, of course, bringing too much into it, but just... just interesting. We're just exploring thoughts and ideas and bringing, it's just a little exploration really for us. And if it affects people or makes people think about it or they're curious about it, then it kind of works. But it's fun. It's incredible fun.
And we still swing ideas off each other all the time, like, you know, perhaps we should put this in, or maybe we should put this in. And she normally says, oh, be quiet, stop with the ideas.
Too many ideas sometimes.
But it's just inspiring to create something.
Yeah.
And I'm obviously not an artist, but I really enjoyed this. You know, I wanted to know whether I can now call myself an artist, and she said, no, I can't.
Creativity just takes you to a whole other area, and it's incredible fun. And it doesn't matter to us that we don't win a prize, or it's nice to be hung and to be seen, and it's nice to be part of things. But the joy is much greater than that, the inspiration. So we're so inspired to do more. And one idea leads to another idea, and it's just, it's really a nice feeling to create something. It takes you to another place. And we feed ideas off each other and creative.
We put a lot of hours into She puts an enormous amount of hours into her paintings
But I
and a
don't
lot
think
of
of
thought
it.
into it.
Yeah.
And likewise, you know, I can work 12-hour days writing, but it's not a heavy load. It's inspiring. And ours was the saddest and the most solemn. And people would say, "Which is yours?" And I'd say, "The graveyard." Which, but they got the message, and the crowds were huge. But you've got to tell these stories because they get lost. So that
But
inspires us.
why do you want to tell those stories? What drives you to do that? Sorry.
I don't know. I just need to tell people stories.
There's
you know.
too many.
I know there are,
Too
and
many.
it's not just military history. You know, we have branched into other areas, and we want to branch into other areas. You know, we both feel strongly about the situation of women, and being old feminists. Sorry, I'm an old feminist. I'm not sure you're old. We just need to tell the stories and try to get people to listen. We're not preaching. We're just telling stories.
Well, this is completely out of our normal realm.
It was great when we got the news.
Yeah. I'm going, you know, it's
We
just
gave
so
a little cheer. She sent me a text and I got quite excited.
Yeah.
And that's when I said, "Can I call myself an artist?" And that's when I was told I couldn't. But it was, yeah, we never, and I know a lot of people say that, but we never expected in getting any award. We just wanted to be involved and get our message out, the legacy of war, that it's ongoing. You know, it caused a lot of thought. You know, people were going along with big smiles because there were some very pretty and funny sculptures. Then they'd come to ours and their expression would entirely change. They'd go, But then they thought you could see the wheels turning and lit up at night time. It was quite
eerie.
It's
a fun project, an interesting project to get teeth into. It's just completely different. But it's inspired me. I just want to do more. So I just want to keep going, unfortunately. The ideas are just promulgating, and I'm now feeling like I don't want to be just a painter anymore. I want to be a sculptor as well.
Can I be an artist?
No.
But that's how I feel too. Get the message out to so many people, and I'm with the crowds. I said were absolutely huge. The weather was fantastic. All in front of this magnificent lake. The sun was up and it was bright. Everybody was enjoying themselves.
It was a great weekend.
It was a great weekend. And yeah, before we had even finished the weekend and unassembled this installation, we were saying, okay, about next year. And I'd already started to draw.
Beyond our periphery, we just love being involved and just following the ideas. Really, that's what it's about. And who knows, we might improve enough.
And she's not bad to work with occasionally. She has a good moments. We could put one in for the small one too. I've got an idea for that.
Oh no.
We could put a small one in. They've got a small exhibition inside. We could do another one.
Yeah, right. Okay, we'll think about it. We've got plenty of time. Another year. Oh dear. Anyway, it was fun.